Hello, it's 9:18 in the morning. I'm on the verge of crying. So this was the fake ass buses. This is what they did. They came extra early today. And I'm as I said, I'm trying to fight back tears. So any other day, the buses have been coming at a little bit after 9 o'clock. And the bus stop is just right across the street. And so, the buses are just right across the street. And so, like, I would come out, it would be like 8:53, 8:54, and I'll be waiting, and it'll be 9:02, or between 9:02, 9 o'clock and 9:04 when the bus would come. So the bus didn't come, and so I didn't hear a bus because they're loud as fuck. I didn't hear a bus or nothing. So I walked out of here. It was 8:54 like usual, and so then I called the bus station, and it was a man who answered with an attitude and told me that the buses come at 8:50. They pass through here at 8:50. Any other time, all the times that I've taken the doggone bus, it would be, even Google Maps said that the bus is supposed to come at 8:55. So these buses, they come when they want. They play all kinds of games. And they're trying to find tricks to stop me from going to work. So, I'm being explicit. The guy 2 doors down from me, he's supposed to be the guy who helps. The guy who helps the motel manager. And he's like the manager at at Domino's. And he's a perp. He drives a freaking Subaru, you know? And I was trying to get whatever help just to get downtown to make the connection with the other bus. So, all people gonna say, oh, it's your fault you missed the bus. No, they usually don't come that early. So, I figured they played a game to come extra early because they knew I had to work today. Part of the gang stalking. So, as I said, any and every other day that I had been taking the bus, they would come at 8:55. I'm sorry, they would have come at 9:02. And I'd have to wait for a little while, so they would come at 9:02. So I asked one guy if he could give me a ride, but his car was too dirty anyway. But I asked him for a ride, and he said that he was drunk last night and he's hungover and got to go see about his kids or something. So the motel manager, the motel manager's assistant, when I knocked on the door, and so, if you already been up to unlock the laundry room and stuff, and you did maybe some other work around here, I was trying to ask him, if he can take me downtown. The guy's name is Leo, the motel manager assistant who, I guess he helps when the manager's not here. So the perp Leo, he's a manager at Domino's. And he just threatened to shoot me. Now, when I was standing at the bus stop, they had a regular vehicle with a whole bunch of purple and yellow flags talking about funeral, and there was one hearse riding right behind it. No other activity. And I was on the phone with the bus people, so I couldn't get to film or record that gang stalking activity. This is the second day in a row seeing a hearse. And all these subliminal death threats at me. So this guy was blatant and overt at threatening to shoot me just for knocking on his door. It's not like it's in the middle of the night. It's freaking after 9. It was after 9:15 in the morning. And so I knocked on the door, not that he was obligated to, but he didn't have to do all that, When I knocked on the door and he ignored me the first 3 knocks. So then I knocked again. And so then he yelled from the top of his lungs, "Who the fuck is that knocking on my goddamn door? You want to get shot?" And so then he walked out to see it was me. He said, "Don't you ever knock on my door that loud again. He said, like in a normal tone later on, "Oh, don't you ever knock on my door like that loud again. You want to get shot?" And so, I feel like him threatening me like that ought to be illegal. It's daytime. I'm a doggone female just asking for help. So, he didn't have to do all that. He tried to talk about me and knocking on the door loud and stuff, So, but people always complain that I knock too loud on the door and stuff, I have had people do strange stuff to me, and I've filmed and recorded just about everything, But that caught me off guard. If you helping a manager, if you criminal enough and you work a manager at a manager at Domino's yourself, and he pretended to fake help me back then and act like he wanted to suggest that I work at Domino's. Domino's didn't hire me. I told y'all about that. He probably suggested that I go get a job at Domino's and then secretly told him, "Hey, don't hire her," or something like that, So, but, and then, like, when he said, "Oh, you want to get shot?" And I try to ask him for help just to take me downtown right quick. And he said, "Oh, I don't do rides. I don't, like, So, and then it seemed like my twin sister backed off and left me alone for a bit. But I saw that last week she tried to falsely accuse me. "Oh, you're the one who didn't follow directions and now you're mad at somebody else," something that she said, and that got underneath my skin and it bothered me. And so then my twin sister tried to compare me to this tranny who was being ganged up on, and they falsely accused him of scamming and begging with CashApp and stuff. So my twin sister, my own twin sister, she won't send me not a penny. But she told a story about somebody one time trying to scam her with CashApp. So she'll donate to doggone strangers. She'll donate to their GoFundMe and everything. CashApp, GoFundMe, and everything. But telling everybody not to help her own twin sister. And she did and said some other stuff in her fake retarded videos full of lies about me that that really bothered me and got underneath my skin, And they falsely accused me of being the one that's evil and hateful. None of my family members they won't forget a dime, they won't even spend a penny on me. But in 2005, before Hurricane Katrina, they were parasitically scamming me and draining me out of every penny. Every penny. So, damn. You're gonna sit I'm just can't believe that the motel manager assistant threatened to shoot me just for knocking on his door and asking for help, asking for an emergency ride. And this was shortly after I saw and it's like, as I said, the man who was working next door on the room remodeling the room next door, he made a subliminal murder or death threat at me too, trying to talk about gunshots. So then the guy in Leo, he walked to the laundromat like casually, talking about, you want to get shot? Oh, I don't do rides. So I had to come in here and report this. So here they're finding covert ways to, trying to make it like as if, oh, you missed your bus, it's your fault. What the hell, am I supposed to stand outside at 8:25 or 8:30? As I said, these dumb fucking buses, they come when they want. They come when they want.